to my channel. And in this video, I will just be telling you how to take care of your mental health, especially in these struggling times. So stay tuned. So one of the things that I do to help combat my depression is just name off things that I am currently grateful for. It's really easy to focus on the negative things in our lives and everything that has gone wrong. I am, guilty of that. I do that on numerous occasions. But whenever I find myself slipping into that negative mindset and putting more attention and focus on the bad things that have happened in my life, I try to turn that around and think about all the good things. I'll just name off, and it doesn't have to be anything deep. You could just say, oh, I'm grateful for chocolate cake, if you really like chocolate cake. Just small things that you can be grateful for, and then, eventually build up, oh, I'm grateful to have use of my limbs. I'm grateful to be able to speak, just things like that. I try to list about 6 to 10 things that I'm grateful for to start my day. So it helps me just put myself in a better mindset and a positive mindset to start my day. And I'm more likely to have a good day if I start my day positive. Another thing that I do to help combat my depression is having a self-care day. I know that when you're suffering from depression, it's very hard to get out of the bed and do mundane everyday tasks, so like take a shower, brush your teeth, wash your face, put on clothes, just want to stay in bed all day and sulk. So I understand that it's really hard to just do normal everyday tasks. So whenever I feel myself start to slip into a depression or just starting to not feel like myself, one thing that I do is just go take a shower. Now, the shower is my safe place. I love the feeling of the hot water running down my body. So I just go take a shower and, try to wash that ick off of me. Another thing that I like to do is do my hair. If I'm feeling down and I just want to make myself look good, I'll go curl my hair or something. Just small things to make myself feel better in hopes that, I'll feel better on the inside. So second tip is to just do like a little self-care. It doesn't have to be anything big. Don't have to go buy all the expensive products and do a whole full skincare routine, but just something just to make you feel good on the outside, and that will translate into the inside. My third tip would be to have a day for yourself. And by that, I mean, we get so caught up in like going out with our friends or something, and we feel like we can't have fun if we're not with those people. That's not true. Take a day and take yourself out to eat. Take yourself to the movie. Just go do something by yourself. I saw a girl on TikTok the other day who went on a picnic by herself. She set up a blanket, had a cute little layout, and she painted, sipped wine and painted. Just have time with yourself. Self-reflect, really get to know yourself and what you want to do in life and what makes you happy. Just spend time with yourself and getting to know yourself. So that's my third tip on how to combat depression. Okay, number 4 would be to spend at least 30 minutes a day doing what you love. For me, I love to dance and read books. So I spend about 30 minutes, sometimes more, depends on how I'm feeling, but at least 30 minutes a day just doing a dance routine or reading one of my favorite books, just to help me escape the real world, so to say, and just go into my own mindset, into my own world, and just indulge in something that I really love. So spend at least 30 minutes a day doing what you love, whether that be cooking, working out, reading like me, just anything that can get your mind off of the negativity in your life and everything that's going wrong. Yeah, like I said, I just spend about 30 minutes dancing or reading. Sometimes even watching movies or watching one of my favorite artists' music videos. Just something to help occupy my mind and make me happy. So that would be my 4th tip, just doing something throughout the day for at least 30 minutes that will make you happy and bring you joy. My tip number 5 would be to clean your room. And I know it sounds silly, it sounds mundane, like, well, yeah, but I truly believe that a clean area equals a clean mind. I have on occasion have my room be messy and just clothes all over the floor. The bed's not made. I get it. We go through those bats where we just don't feel like cleaning up. But I have noticed that whenever I do clean up my room and make my space all nice and neat and pretty, I feel better. I feel lighter even. It's like a weight has been lifted off of my chest. So I would say clean up your area, you know, whether that's putting clothes in the closet, in the drawer, in the dirty hamper, making up the bed. At least try to make up the bed when you get out of the bed every morning. If nothing else gets done, at least try to make up the bed. I promise you, your day would be so much better. You'll feel so much lighter. You'll feel cleaner. You'll just feel overall just lighter, you know, like a weight has been lifted off of your chest. So I at least try to make up my bed every morning, and then I'll try to like clean my room out, get rid of old clothes that I don't need, and just, you know, make my space neater. So that would be my number 5th tip, to just clean your area, get rid of all that clutter. Okay, my next tip would be to do some form of exercise. I know exercise is not everybody's thing. I get it. I too don't really like to exercise, but I try to do a little something every day just to keep my body healthy. And it does help release serotonin. It helps keep my mental healthy as well. I usually try to do yoga at least 5 minutes a day. If exercise isn't your thing, maybe yoga might be a little easier for you or a little more tame than doing a full body workout. I get that. So I try to do at least 5 minutes of yoga, just stretching my limbs, feeling more agile, feeling just, you know, more flexible. I also try to walk every evening. So I'll walk about 3 miles every evening. You don't have to do 3 miles. If you can do more, that's great. But you don't have to do 3 miles. You can just do like a quick, like little laps around the park. That's what I do. I go to a park and I walk around for 3 miles. So just try to get your body moving. It doesn't have to be every single day of the week, but I would suggest at least 2 to 3 times a week. Just try to get your body moving and just, you know, get those limbs working, get those limbs agile, and just, you know, it helps with the whole feeling lighter thing, and you feel like, and it also helps me feel like accomplished, like, oh, I did something today. I didn't just lay around and do nothing. Like, I actually did something today. So it does also help with me, you know, with my mental, with, you know, reassuring myself, okay, you did something, you were productive today. So it also helps me with that. So I would suggest just get your body moving, whether that be Pilates, yoga, a full body HIIT workout, whatever you can do, stay within your means, but just get your body moving. I would greatly suggest that. And my last tip of the day, which I think would be the most obvious tip, but it also could be the hardest tip to go through with: seek help. If you suffer from any type of mental illness, like depression, anxiety, or whatever the case may be, seek help. Talk to someone. Let someone know what you're going through, your struggles and whatnot. I personally suffer from depression, and I know firsthand how hard it can be to express to someone how you feel when you really can't put it into words how you feel. It's just like when I was first telling my mom about my depression, all I could say was, I'm just sad. I'm just sad and I'm crying every day. And she would always just be like, well, why? What's going on? Like, what's wrong? And it's just like, I don't know. I'm just sad. I just can't seem to get out of this funk. And then I noticed things that I love doing. Like I said earlier, like the reading books, the dancing. I was really good in school as well. Things I loved doing just became hard for me. It just became like impossible for me to do. And I was just like, I've never felt this way before. I've never hated doing what I love to do, obviously, because I love it. So I knew something was wrong, and I was crying every night. I was just very sad. So, and it was hard for me to be able to explain that to people because, like I said, I didn't know what was wrong. All I knew was that I was sad and that I was crying every day. So it was like, how am I going to explain to people what I'm going through, and I don't even know what I'm going through. So I know firsthand how hard it can be to explain to people what's going on or expressing your feelings to people, but I'm telling you, it helps. I told my mother and she recommended me to a psychiatrist. I got the help I needed. I got on the medication I needed. It helps. You have a support system, I promise you. Even if you feel like you are alone and no one cares about you and no one loves you, they do. I too think when I'm in that depression funk, I'm crying, I'm like, nobody loves me, there's no reason for me to be here. I get it, I get it, I get it. But I promise you, there are people out there that love you and that care about you and want to see you do good. And if you can't think of anybody in your life right now, I'm here. If you need anybody to talk to, anybody to reach out to, DM me on Instagram or DM me on any of my social medias. I will be there for you. I want to see you succeed and I want to see you do well in life. So if you can't think of anybody in your personal life right now that would be there for you or care for you, I'm here. I promise you, I'm here. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of me talking about mental health and how important it is to make sure your mental health is good and to always exercise the brain and making sure, you know, you're living a happy, full life. So I hope you guys take these tips and try to apply them to your life or tweak them in any way that you need. Just do something that makes you happy and that will get you out of that funk. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.